Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today, we crown a champion of one of the most historic tournaments in all of golf. It's time for the final round of the RBC Canadian Open. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto, but it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Get there.
No, cannot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
It's pretty handy here. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Putting for a par now. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He's got this for his par.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could be a big moment.
And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. This one for bogey. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Well, Rich, you're one of the rare people to have ever beaten Tiger Woods in his prime. In fact, I think he held all 4 major trophies when you beat him there at Hazeltine in 2002. But you got 1 up against him, but he got 100 up against everyone. Well, what was it like playing against the legendary Tiger Woods?
It's almost hard to describe, Luke, because, you know, he had this following that was unlike any other. And you knew when you were playing with him that of the 30,000 people that were following his group, 29,998 were rooting for him because your wife and her friend were following you.
But even sometimes they were probably cheering for him as well.
And they were kind of looking at him, watching him as well. I'll never forget playing with him in Chicago one year. We both made the cut on the number. I was ecstatic. He would not so much. And we get to the tee, and it must have been 8:30-ish in the morning. I mean, it was still fairly early doors. And I walk up to the first tee, and I knew what it was going to be like. But the stands behind the tee box were packed. Both sides of the fairway were jam-packed. And I just walked up, and there's probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 500 people in the stands behind the first tee. And I walk up, and really loudly I go, "Hey, glad you're all out to come watch me play golf today." And they all laughed. I mean, they all laughed in unison because, like they're looking through their thing. Like, who is this guy again?
Henny, how's that lie down there?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
Beautiful.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance to get 1 under the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
That's tracking. How good was that putt? And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Rich, the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
How close was that to going down? If he makes this, he'll save his par. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. On the tee of the par 5 9th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. This is his 2nd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
You never want to let Tiger get too far away. This putt to tie Tiger Woods.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
That's disappointing. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
Bit disappointing, that one. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Oh, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently a couple under for the event. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
In this hole, we could call what, serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled. That dog will hunt.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
It's all tied up currently, and it's all ahead of him.
Get in the hole. Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at 2 under. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. He's in a share of 15th. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot. And for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so
privilege to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
And that'll drop him down to even par now.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 13th is a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Putting for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This one is for par.
Before we move to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And there is past Open champion Brian Harman occupying top spot. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
4 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Nicely done.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, that one just missed the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
Exactly what he needs. Now is within a shot of the leaders. Let's go.
And stepping up the standings after that effort.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just me.
Hold this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. He's currently in a share of 6th. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Great shot. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. He's 2 shots back. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And now this to sign off on a 67. And as that final putt drops, he ends up at 3 under par for the event. Oh, Rich, that was a shame. We thought we might see back-to-back wins here from this player. Gave it a great run, though.
Look, it's unfortunate, but these things happen. You put yourself in contention for the 2nd week in a row, a victory last week, not getting it this week, collapsing down the stretch. But to put himself in position to win again, I thought that was a fantastic effort by the player.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. We're about to find out who's going to go low today. It's all coming up right here. An exciting day on 2K Sports. Okay, that'll play. Let's go down to Henny.
He's got about 225 yards left from here. This is bold. Going for it in 2.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
That was close. And just a tap in left for birdie. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. And now to the par 3 second. This looks right at the pin. He's got this left for birdie. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. This is a bomb. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. 16 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard, and now a solo leader. That's a really nice shot. This one is absolutely hunting. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Let's go to the par 3 fifth hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Just 3 feet to the cup. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, absolutely flushed. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's very impressive.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. And from the bunker. This is the third, leading the event by 3 shots. Yeah, always a smart shot to try to get it back in the fairway. This shot from about 110 yards away. Not a bad shot right there. Here's the next shot for Will Zalatoris.
Currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that putt goes. What a great bounce back on this hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. Could not hit a better tee shot right there. Watch it run. Right now it's 6 under. That was just a few inches away from perfection. Let's check in with Henny.
This is a 12-footer here.
All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard. Drops that one to the bottom of the cup. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4. He really got behind that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This is a 9-iron on the way. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We've made our way to a par 5. Brutal break in the bunker. Oh boy, didn't see that one coming. Setting up now in the fairway bunker. That was really well played. That's a good one to build momentum on. Well, can you even see the hole from there? Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
come on.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
That's a bogey on the scorecard and will give the rest of the field a little bit of hope. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Not bad. Let's head out and take a look at one of the highlights from on the course.
Oh, look at how soft and subtle those hands are.
Nice putt to make that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. From about 200 yards out. Going with the hybrid. Lovely effort that. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Not a bad line, this. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's inside the house of opportunity.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 13th. Quality shot, that one. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
A birdie putt awaits. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Currently at 10 under par overall. This 14th hole is a par 3. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Putt is underway.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15. A lot to like about that one. About 200 yards left to the hole. Five iron on the way. Beautiful shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. That one's going to break a long way from the left.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Setting up here with a long putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This putt starts off nicely.
We're going to get it really close.
Yes, it goes. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. That nearly went in. This one from 4 feet away.
This for a birdie.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Wow, that was launched. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Okay, that's going to play. Now we check in with Will Zalatoris.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Oh, well done.
Time to get back to the course. Trying to get to 14 under for the event. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A slight break to the right here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. Our leader has done it again.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
This is a 200-yard shot. On the green, but I think it's a different zip code from there. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. And a birdie to finish on 18. And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.